I struggled to twist open the fuel cap while lying on the wing of an airplane. I knocked on the window. I signaled to my boyfriend to pass me the alcohol. I began pouring the alcohol into the fuel tank. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind hit the plane. The bottle was blown away instantly. My boyfriend handed me another one. This time I moved with extreme care. I poured every drop into the tank. The fuel gauge needle finally began to rise slowly. In that moment, we both saw hope, but one bottle was clearly not enough. I grabbed another and kept pouring it into the tank. Just as my boyfriend was about to pass me the last one, another accident happened. I reacted quickly. I held tightly onto the wing, but the last bottle was gone. There was nothing left to add. I clenched my teeth and slowly returned to the cabin. After getting inside, my heart was still racing. Then my boyfriend shared some news. He had just spotted an island. It looked large enough for an emergency landing. If we could reach that island, we might survive. I returned to the pilot's seat. I turned the aircraft and headed toward the island he had seen. But we searched for a long time. The island never appeared. Then, the worst happened. The fuel ran out completely. The propeller slowed down and then stopped. The plane lost all power. All we could do was glide with the remaining speed. Just as despair began to take over, my boyfriend spotted the island again.
Holy shit.
Oh, you were right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The plane kept losing altitude. I gripped the control yoke tightly, trying to keep the aircraft stable.
Just lick us at the last moment.
I'm trying.
No, brace yourself, sir.
But the final landing failed. The impact was violent. We lost consciousness instantly. I regained consciousness inside the cabin. Seawater rushed in quickly. The plane was sinking toward the bottom of the ocean, between life and death. I woke up first. I tried to wake my boyfriend, but he didn't respond. I forced the cabin door open. I dragged his body with me and struggled to get out of the plane. Finally, we reached the surface. I desperately tried to revive him. Slowly, he finally woke up. Just when we believed we had survived, seawater reached our feet. I realized something was wrong. That supposed island was only a sandbank. When the tide rose, it would disappear completely. Despair crushed me. The water kept rising. The sandbank kept shrinking. Soon, the ocean covered us. Only the tips of our feet were still touching the ground. To give me more time, my injured boyfriend told me to take his life jacket. Tears streamed down my face. I hugged him tightly. Just as we were preparing for the end, a fishing boat appeared in the distance. Perhaps fate had finally looked our way. In the end, we were rescued.
No more goodbyes.
No. No more goodbyes.